Hi, I'm Billy, and welcome to another 4K Ultra HD review. Hey, it's that time of year. Black Friday is upon us, and that's your chance to buy junk for 30% off. And one big thing that goes on sale during Black Friday and Cyber Monday are 4K movies. Not only digital movies go on sale, but the physical movies do too. Definitely try to pick up some films for around 10 bucks. And one of my picks for Black Friday is Alien, Ridley Scott's first Alien, and there's many Alien movies, but this is the 40th anniversary edition of it, and it usually goes on sale for $9.99. Now, this movie is really cool, and I can't believe it came out in 1979. It looks amazing. Seeing all the 80s, well, I guess late 70s retro future tech is awesome. Seeing it in 4K, you can really appreciate the set design and all the work that Ridley Scott did with his crew. Now, Ridley Scott is in the news right now and under fire for a comment he made on Mark Maron's WTF podcast. He makes a comment that he sort of blames millennials for not liking his latest movie. I think it's called The Last Duel. It's a medieval film with Matt Damon in it. I never even heard about it. Saying that the box office flop was due to millennials being apathetic and used to watching stuff on their phones instead of enjoying fine cinema. And I think everyone's all pissed off because anyone that is older who makes a comment about the newer generation is put in their place by being an okay boomer kind of moment. Whereas if you listen to the entire clip or the whole podcast and understand context, which I think is something that's missing in this generation, there's my okay boomer moment.
I think what it boils down to, where we've got today, is the audiences who are brought up on these fucking cell phones, the millennium, do not want to ever be taught anything except unless you're told it on the cell phone.
Right.
This is a broad stroke, but I think we're dealing with it right now with Facebook, right?
Right.
There's a misdirection, has happened where it's given the wrong kind of confidence to this latest generation. When I made movies, I've never had one regret on any movie I've ever made, which is for a start. Nothing.
Never.
I've always, no. Because I learned very early on to be your own critic. And the only thing you should really have an opinion about is what you just did. Walk away, make sure you're happy, and don't look back. That's me.
Basically, Ridley Scott was just saying, F the critics, which I don't know what millennial wouldn't agree with that. He's a pretty good director. He has made a lot of good movies, great movies, classic movies, and this is definitely one of them. This movie looks amazing in 4K. There is noticeable HDR effects. The movie's very dark. It's a very dark film. It's on this like gross, rusted out mining ship. And you can see a lot of the visuals popping in this. It looked really good. And I had a great time watching it. The sound is amazing, despite it's not an Atmos track, but it has really good sound. It's digital, Dolby Digital, whatever. It has DTS HD. On it. You get two versions of this film. You get the theatrical cut as well as the director's cut. Now, the director's cut isn't really the director's cut, and Scott has been on record saying that he admitted the theatrical cut has better pacing to it, which I agree as well. I like the theatrical cut of this film much better. It moves faster. I mean, there's some scenes you can tell from the theatrical cut that, okay, they kind of cut it short, but I like the theatrical cut way better. Like, you guys already know that I like shorter films rather than stuff that drags way too long. The menu system for this was surprisingly cool. Like they put some effort into the menus, which I always appreciate that detail because that makes it stand apart from a digital release. As for the actual physical film, I really like the cover design. It looks pretty cool. It's nice and shiny and stuff. Inside the movie, it's pretty bare bones. You've got 2 discs. You got the original Blu-ray disc as well as the 4K disc. There was a digital code, and believe it or not, this digital code actually worked with iTunes in Canada. The other thing that was cool was I think the cat, Jones the cat, deserves his flowers for his performance in this film. I think that animals deserve some sort of Oscar or some sort of award. I didn't do enough research about Jones the cat, who is a pivotal part of this movie, and you could say a pivotal part of this series. I don't know if there was one Jones the cat or many Jones the cat, but good job, Jones, wherever you are now. But yeah, overall, I give this movie a 9 out of 10. Pick it up for $10. This should be in your 4K collection. If you like this video, please don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell. It really does help out a lot. Let me know in the comments, what's your favorite animal performance in a movie? Is it Air Bud? I appreciate you. Take care.